5 date is a solid date
How close,
at this point.
How close was that Adrian Broner fight, Manny Pacquiao?
He turned down $4 million.
4 million?
He turned down $4 million.
Why would a guy turn down $4 million for a fight that's maybe a winnable fight? Who turns down $4 million for a fight like that?
And where is he going to make $4 million anywhere else in the world anyway?
Jail, making 2 cents a day.
I mean, that was a bad choice. He should have took that fight.
Is it off the table now? That's not going to happen?
It's off the table. He's in jail now.
But it seems like now that Top Rank and PBC are working and the Broner fight almost materialized, Thurman threw himself in there. Do you think that fight's even possible? I mean,
possibly. I mean, you know, anything's really possible out there right now.
It seems convenient that Bob said, you know, we'll talk to Al, and it turns out the only 3 candidates are now his 3 guys, but Danny Garcia's not a candidate, and Keith Thurman's not a candidate, and Sean Porter's not a candidate.
But Garcia is still my number one. I still like that fight for Manny. I love that fight.
Why is that one more to your preference?
He's a dangerous guy. You have to fight him very smart. You have to outbox him, and I know Manny can do it.
Why do you think he's become such a focus of the 147 division? I mean, for a while there, Mayweather was rumored to come back, and it looked like Danny was the candidate as well for Mayweather. Why do you think Danny Garcia is the focal point at 147 now that Mayweather and Pacquiao have retired?
He's knocking a lot of people out. One thing about Danny Garcia, I don't think he's a great boxer, but he is a great puncher. He can knock you out with one punch. When he fought Amir Khan, I was right there. I mean, this guy, he can punch. He is dangerous, and Manny likes being in fights that are sellable and fan-friendly fights. Manny likes we don't want to be in a boring fight. Styles make everything.
As that would be a great fight. I mean, you would also have to put up with Angel Garcia yourself. So what do you
Angel can't fuck with me. I promise you. He will never get to me in a million years. I mean, you don't think I know what he's up to? Come on. When I see him, I just laugh. He's a funny guy. He makes me laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I can talk more shit than him, believe me.
Yeah.
Do you want the next fight for Manny in 140 or 147?
I would rather Manny fight at 40. I would like that. I would like to see him at 40 because I know he'd be much more effective at 40, and the knockout will come back at 40. But the thing is, during training camp last fight, we hit 38 like 10 times during the camp. I mean, he's not that big a guy. 47. We only went to 47 for bigger fights and bigger money. But the thing is, he can still make 40 very easily, and I'm going to talk to him about that, depending on which opponent gets picked.
Honest question. Do you see what Manny Pacquiao did to Oscar De La Hoya, Terrence Crawford doing to Manny Pacquiao?
No, but Terrence Crawford I think Terrence Crawford is a solid fighter. He's a good fighter, but I don't think he's going to get by Postal. I don't. Postal's a solid fighter also. I mean, Postal's he's not, we might be in the toughest fight of our life, but he is also in the toughest fight of his life. I mean, these 2 guys, they both have a lot of wins. They have no losses. I like Postal a lot in this fight. I mean, I mean that's why I bet this fight, because I'm confident in my fighter, and I would never put a fighter in the ring with somebody I didn't think he could beat. That will never happen. So I mean, I'm very confident. I tell you, right now, everybody. It makes me feel like when I came here when Manny Pacquiao first fight Ledwaba. All right, everyone told me Ledwaba was going to kill him. It was 60 to 1 favor. Not one sportsbook would take a bet on it. Believe me, I checked them all. But when I came here, everyone told me Crawford's going to beat Postal. I says, you guys underestimated my fighter. I says, look at Terrence Crawford's training camp. He went from New York. He stayed an extra week to work in New York. And then he didn't go to camp. He went to Nebraska. And HBO filmed him in Nebraska for a while. And then he went to training camp. And then training camp got broken the 2nd week because his wife had a baby. And he went to go see the baby be born. I mean, I know where my guy was the whole time. He was in the gym with